Hello, I'd like to tell you today about a new free add-on that I created for Concrete 5 CMS. What it's called is it's called a theme path editor, and it allows you to edit a file that is included with Concrete by default. Um, that basically allows you to change or modify how theme themes are applied to certain single pages, such as the login page, registration, things like that, or just any page throughout your site. Now, the file that this add-on allows you to edit is located in your root directory underneath the config folder, and the file is called site theme paths, and that's the file that this will work with here. However, this allows you to edit that file through your dashboard. So the idea is simply to save you some time, so you don't have to mess around with FTP or anything like that. You can just edit it right here on the dashboard. So underneath dashboard, it's located underneath pages and themes, and you're going to go to theme path editor. And the file here is displayed inside this box here. As you can see, everything is commented out, so it's disabled. Everything in here is disabled, so that way you can't. So there's no theme or anything assigned to a specific, say, the login page, registration, things like that. Um, and you can also assign this, say, to a custom login page or forbidden page, things like that. So let's see here. Now here's what the registration page looks like by default with no theme assigned to it. Now let's say we want to assign a theme to this. Now you gotta make sure you use the themes that are currently installed underneath underneath your concrete install. And these are themes that I have installed right now here. Let's go to the dashboard here. I'll show you here. Make sure that these are themes that are installed and to that you could use and assign, even if it's not the main active theme. I have FlexScreen currently enabled on this demo site, but I do have these other themes installed, and you can use any theme. You just got to know what the handle is. Like for example, the handle for dark chocolate, for example, would be like all lowercase, letters there with an underscore as the space. So let's say we want to, for example, let's say we want to assign to the registration page here. Let's say we want to assign, say I want to assign the FlexScreen theme to the register page. So we're going to make sure that is not inside the comments. So let's say we don't want to do anything with these right now, so we'll just leave those alone. And to do that, we just simply make sure it's within the comments, which is inside of this and this. But down here, since we have clean URLs enabled, we don't have to add anything. But let's say I don't have clean URLs enabled, I would have to add an index.php in front of that for that to work. But I do, in this case I do. So now the handle for the theme FlexScreen is simply FlexScreen, all lowercase there. We're going to save that, and now this page should take on the FlexScreen theme. As you can see, it does. Which, by the way, it's a responsive theme, so which is good. But this, if you want to customize these certain things, there's a bunch of documentation at concrete5.org. You can learn how to include theme single pages as part of a theme package, even to do that. To make a certain single page, like say the registration login page, to look a certain way. You should be able to edit the page just like any other file. So and on here now, another thing I want to mention here that Concrete does is that it it does allow you already to assign themes through the design interface to certain pages. Now, as you can see, I have FlexScreen enabled on the entire website, here. And then now for these demos of my other themes that I have in the marketplace right now, which this one here called Fluid is free. Um, and this one here for the demo, the top level page, I have this theme enabled for this. And then for each child page, this one called left sidebar in this case, and 8 columns are the child pages for this theme. And these, as you can see, takes on that theme too. So it basically inherits it from the parent page or any page that you assign that theme to. So now let's pretend like we have a theme. Let's say we're using the Fluid 960 theme on the entire website. Um, and then but we want to have a different theme. Say on this particular top level page here, or some other one. And although we could assign ones manually, we'd have to go to each page and edit that, and that could just take forever. And it's just this allows you to save several steps too. So we could assign it to this particular theme. So I'm going to assign it to this particular page. I'm going to change the theme from Fluid 960 to a different one. So let's do that here, and here's how you would assign it to a specific page. So we're going to copy and paste this. Make sure it's exact, otherwise it could break your site. So be careful when you're using this. The path for that was let's double check here. It was themes / fluid 960, and now I wish to apply the FlexCrete theme to it, to that one. So we're going to do that, and this should now change to that. Now the sub pages, now underneath here, that was Fluid 960, and the child page, I believe one of them was called left sidebar. And as you can see, that theme is still intact. It's still applied here. So as you can see, that would save you a lot of time of having to mess around with with that kind of thing, manually changing each one. See what I'm saying? So I think this would help quite a bit. That's the whole idea of this add-on, is just simply to save you some time, some steps. It's just a real simple utility, but do be careful with it as it could break your site. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thanks.